Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my pet peeves video, and this is pet peeves number 1. This is all non-YouTube related. This is not all of them, but I limited myself to 23 pet peeves, and I have a whole list right here. So I'm gonna go through them, and first of all, I don't want to offend anybody that does this or any of these things. You know, they annoy me as a person, and I think they annoy a lot of people as well. I mean, these are not just me. So I'm not trying to offend you. This is kind of just like a funny video. You guys can relate to me. I'm sure everyone will relate with one of these pet peeves. So you're getting something out of the video. And if you don't like this, you know, there is a way to, like, you know, click out and go watch something else in your subscription box. But if you clicked on this video, then you probably wanted to see a pet peeves video, and that's what I'm going to show you. So anyway, I got this idea from Marissa, or Glamourese X, or Miss Riss TV, however you know her. She doesn't upload on Glamourese X anymore though, so I will link her channel and have an annotation. But I'll also link the pet peeves video because she has 2 of them, and oh my gosh, they are hilarious. Like, that is why I subscribe to her, and that is why she is my YouTube best friend. Whether she wants to admit it or not, she is. Anyway, I am also sick. I have mono, so I get like sore throats that feel like strep throat and headaches all the time, so I sound really gross, but you know, I will. Okay, anyway, this is the pet peeves video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. Pet peeve number 1, watching hair commercials, or technically any kind of like commercial, and the result is completely unreal or unnatural. Like, you're watching a commercial, flipping through TV, and you're like, oh my gosh, Garnier Fructis hair product, and you see their hair is like frizzy and like afro on this ginger girl. No offense to gingers, that's just, yeah. And all of a sudden, they're like, and this is what happens when you use our shampoo, and her hair is perfect. Like perfection. Like, nobody has hair like that. No one's hair's like that. It's like, how? I don't understand why. That just makes me not want to buy the product, because it's like, I know that's not gonna happen. Peeve number 2, people fake act like they care. So you're just talking to someone and you're like, oh my gosh, my toe hurts, I totally hit it on this thing as I was getting out of that bed. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just stubbed my toe. I was just venting. Calm down. I'm not the only one. Number 3, when you're talking to someone and they act like they're listening. So you're talking to this person and you're like, oh yeah, last night I was watching this show and, you know, this girl died and I was so upset, and they're just like, yeah.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah.
Number 4, when people break plans last minute. Okay, I understand you're busy. Something happens. You can't hang out. No big deal. Not the end of the world. Someone's outside my door and it's but then you're like, okay, on my way, gonna go to the movie theater, and they're like, oh wait, sorry, mom said no, can't hang out. It's like, oh, thanks. Just, you know, did my hair, got dressed, put my makeup on, had keys in hand, was literally in my car, but, you know, who cares? That angers me. When people break deals or promises, it makes me really mad. Like, I'll be like, okay, I'll pay for your meal, but you need to pay for this tomorrow. And so it's the next day, and you're like, okay, you're gonna pay for my meal today. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry, I just don't have that. And it's like, you didn't have it yesterday either, so when are you gonna have it? Nobody knows. This always gets me. You take the bowl out, you pour the cereal, you even get the spoon and put it in the bowl, and then you go and you're all like happy, gonna have my Cocoa Puffs, and then you open the fridge, get the milk out, and you're like, someone used all the milk, and there's this tiny little bit at the bottom, and then they put it back in the refrigerator. And then you're kind of like, what do I do with this bowl of cereal? Like, well, what do I do? It's depressing. It's like, why do bad things happen to good people? when you have toaster strudel and you cook it and you put it on the plate and you get out the frosting and you tear the little tab and it tears on the side. So now you can't put the icing on without getting a big old glob on there. And then it's like I said, hashtag, why do good things happen to bad people? 7. When girls complain who have their life handed to them, they complain when it's like, you've never paid a dime in your life for a thing. And then you're all like, oh, I totally understand what it feels like to go without. Like, no honey, you don't. Number 8. That's 8, right? Yeah, that's 8. Okay. When nail polishes are pretty in the bottle, but they're not on your fingernails. I'm not talking about a nail polish where you're like, oh, this is going to be so pretty, you paint it and you're like, oh, that's a really ugly color. No, I'm talking about the nail polishes that you buy for the color, and you put them on your nail and you're like, oh, my nail, I painted that? Doesn't look like there's anything on my nail. You could have put on the bottle, pretty sheer nail polish, don't buy. But no, you didn't. Number 9. People who blame others for their mistakes. It's like, it annoys me so much. Like, I'll admit sometimes I don't like to take blame for things, but I'm kind of growing out of that. But it'll be like, I would seriously be in class and someone would be like, oh my gosh, I got a C on this test. And I'd be like, oh, well, you should have studied more. No, the teacher didn't teach us this. The teacher totally made the test harder than they told us it was going to be. Like, it's totally not my fault. It's like, okay, well, I got an A on this test and so did everybody else in the class, so I'm thinking it's not the teacher, but good excuse. Pisses me off. Or this one gets me. They're like walking their dog, and like say they're texting and walking their dog, and they're stupid and they drop their phone. Oh my God, Brownie, it's all your fault. You made me drop my phone. It's like, no, the dog was casually walking down the street and your dumb nut self dropped the phone. Don't blame your animal. Drivers who don't use their turn signal. And you know, you could turn, but you're not going to McDonald's, and McDonald's is straight. And you know, you're just jamming out some music, looking at the road, and all of a sudden someone turns, and it's like, you have to slam your brakes, possibly kill your grandma in the back seat in the process. And you're like, what the heck, dude? You could have put a turn signal on so I could slow it down a bit. Rocking out to me some Demi Lovato, like, calm down. Number 11, drivers who turn out in front of you. So, you're like driving down the street and you're literally like not that far away from them and they turn. It's like, are we playing Frogger? Are you trying to get killed? Because I think you are, because I really don't think that you have 3 lives, because I think your ass is going to get killed if you keep doing that. It's not okay. Not okay. Drivers who go on your turn. If you're not a driver, you've never driven, kind of watch at 4-way stops. The thing is, when the person that stops first gets to go, and then second, and then third, and then fourth, and usually there's not 4 people, but there is, and you can tell who stopped first. You can know when your turn is, right? We know when our turn is. We learned this in kindergarten. And if you stop at the same time, the person on the right gets to go. So you need to know your left from your right. It's not that hard. And if you really don't know, just let someone go. And you're sitting there at the stop sign and you're like, okay, it's my turn. You're getting ready to put the foot off the brake, and someone goes and you're just like, the heck, man? You're cutting in line. This is not okay. It was not okay in 1st grade, and it is not okay now. Number 13. When someone is like talking to you about this big story and they're like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, I'm sitting here listening to your speech and you're asking me if I know what you're saying. I don't probably even care what you're saying, but don't ask me if I know what you're saying, because I am pretty sure I comprehended it and I'm not enjoying it. And like, it's different if someone says it like once, like, oh, you know what I mean? Not, You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'll leave that one at that. Teen. Shortening your words when it's not necessary. First of all, it looks unprofessional. Not gonna lie. Second of all, you don't need to shorten every word in your sentence. Like there's so, like, LOL's okay. TTYL's okay. BRB's okay. G2G's okay. LMAO is okay. Those kind of things. But not like SMH. I'll insert a bunch on the screen. They're not okay. You don't need to use them in every sentence. Like, I say LOL a lot when I'm texting someone, but in real life I'm not like, yeah, and my dog caught a fly in her mouth, LOL. TTYL, BRB. Like, no. You know what annoys me? This hair. That annoys me. Number 15. When people write first on a video or a photo. First, I'm first. And half the time they're not first, but they think they are. And it's like, do you want a cookie? Do you want a sticker? Do you want a medal? Hold on. Here is for the people who comment first on every video. Please accept this trophy of you being ignorant and annoying. Yeah! It's annoying, and half the time I'm pretty sure people want to block you, because unless you're expecting some kind of, like, you're gonna win a contest that way, don't be doing it. Number 16. When people say legit or legitimately, like, more than one time in a conversation.
Like legit. Like legitimately. I legitimately did that.
Say it more than once in a sentence or more than once in a conversation, I'm gonna just smack you. I'm gonna take the camera, I'm gonna smack you, because it's annoying. It really is. This one gets me every time. And it tends to be in, like, sketchy places, but bathrooms that have hand dryers but no paper towels. Like, I understand, let's save the trees, but you know what? I do not have time to sit there and let it air dry my hands when I'd rather just grab some paper towels, dry off my hands, and throw it away and be out the door, because bathrooms are disgusting. Like bathrooms that other people's butts have been touching. Like, I don't know, you could have, like, can you get butt rabies or something? I don't even know. You could have something, and I don't want to be getting it all over my butt. YOLO. People not cleaning up after their dogs. So you're walking your dog, you know, it's sunny outside, it's beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. All of a sudden you're happy, and all of a sudden you look down and you stepped in dog poop, and you're like, where did this come from? You know what? I actually went out to PetSmart and bought little doggy trash bags that are in a little container that I can whip them out as soon as my big freaking 85-pound dog lays a big old giant turd, and I pick it up and then I carry it and then I throw it away. You can do it too. I guarantee you can do it. I have a dream. I'm gonna go there. People who are rude to employees or who are rude to people. First of all, I am sorry that you hate your job. I'm sorry. Maybe go to college and get yourself educated so you can get a job you enjoy. But do not give me your little snippy attitude because you're unhappy with your life. Because all I came is to buy some freaking oranges. I came to buy something, and you're like,
is this all you need? Cash or credit? Like,
okay, no, this is not all. I'm stealing the rest. Yes, what I put on the conveyor belt is all, and if I'm gonna pay you in cash and credit, I'm gonna show you. So calm yourself. Rude to an employee that's like,
hi, how are you? I'm fine, how are you? Like,
no. Don't be mean to them because your life sucks. They're not getting paid enough for that snippy attitude. 1, not enough space for you to write like your name or something. Like they'll be like, oh, write your name, and the space is like this big, and it's like, you know, my name is Dakota Stamboljabadabaya. Like, how the hell am I supposed to write that on that slip? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, write in tiny little print that you're not gonna read, and then you're gonna start getting mad because you can't read my name? 22, hipsters, or wannabe hipsters. Okay, so you wear a high-waisted, high-low skirt or high-waisted shorts and a muscle tee and Converse or combat boots, or you wear nerd glasses and you listen to One Direction. You're not hipster, you're hipster, you're wannabe. But you keep trying, and one day you may be able to convince yourself that you are. And 23, people who are in line, yet they don't know what they want to order. Makes me mad every time. It's like, just gonna run in and get the food for us, and I'm standing in line, I'm like, oh yes, I'm about to go, and then this lady in front's like,
Well, what do you recommend? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it. No, I'm a vegetarian.
then why are you at a steakhouse? A McDonald's drive-thru, and we'll be behind someone, and our window's cracked because, you know, we're about to be in line, and you hear them ordering like 15 McDoubles, 5 large fries, 10 sodas, this, that. It's like, okay, they asked you what your order was, not if you were gonna order the whole damn menu. I don't understand. Alright guys, so those are my pet peeves. Number 1, I will try to do this either once a month or pretty frequently because I do have quite a few pet peeves, and that is nowhere near the amount of pet peeves I have. Would love to do a pet peeves video featuring your guys' pet peeves, so that if you guys tell me a pet peeve I never thought about, oh, hello Sappho, welcome. Would you like to make your presence known? Thank you. Yes, that is my chocolate list. Here, you. Thank you with the face. She's adorable. You with the face. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. If you guys would like to tweet me or comment or message me any type of pet peeves you guys have, I will definitely feature them and share your channel and like put your channel name down below and all that kind of stuff so that you guys can be featured, and then I can do my take on your pet peeve. And yeah, I think it'd be really awesome. I want to do these at least once a month and pretty frequently because I definitely have a lot of pet peeves, and this is just non-YouTube. Like, don't get me started on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to tag people to do a pet peeves video down below because I think it would be really funny if people actually did these. Obviously, I want Miss Riz TV to do a pet peeves video because it is long awaited to do an updated one, girl. You know what I'm talking about. Nose itches. But anyway, I'm uploading this before the prom tutorial just because I feel like you guys need to get a dose of my personality. Just a tad. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be uploading one video a week that is kind of like funny and not like, you know, beauty related, just kind of like a funny video to show you my personality because I do have one. Popular belief maybe that I don't, but I do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you thought I made you laugh at least once, then thumbs up this video and definitely leave me pet peeves topics below because I want to do one of these. And also, if you guys want a Q&A video, then also leave me questions. You can tweet me questions, you can Instagram me questions, you can message me questions, figure out a way to get me some questions and I will answer them and feature your channel. So I want to do one of those pretty frequently as well. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear some of your guys' pet peeves or questions, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!
No, don't look for